Mates, you're welcome back to my platform once again. So in this class, we'll be learning how to make this beautiful gown. So our pattern is into fold. So we'll quickly place our shoulder into 2, that shoulder divided by 2. Okay, so now I have 8 inches. So I will just connect the basic bodies. Okay, this is shoulder slope. So armhole depth, we should know this: bust point, under bust, high waistline. Okay, low waist, the low waist is needed. Desired length, which my pattern is not up to here, I'll be adding it up, okay, while transferring to the fabric. So to find the armhole depth, armhole curve, you divide your armhole depth into 2, then go in with 0.5 and introduce your master rule to connect. Yeah, this beautiful outfit was actually made by my students. So it came out so beautiful. People were admiring so much offline. So I said to finish the tutorial. So for the shoulder, I'll go in with 3 inches. Try to work with 2 inches. So place your tape to find the distance from your bust point, your under bust, to place your new chest line. Okay, place your bust span into 2. So if your bust span is 8, divide it into 2. You need to be having 4 because our pattern is into fold. Sorry, inches, not centimeters, please. So you connect with your master rule straight this way to your full length of your gown. So the next thing to do is to indicate it again and add 0.5. You can try to add 1 inch if you don't want to expose your bust. Okay, so just added 0.5. Okay, connect this way first. So you have to connect now to your excuse me, your shoulder line. Okay, place it this way. The neckline is optional. Okay, yeah. So this is our new chest line, so we'll be cutting out this part. Okay, so the next thing to do is to place our dart, find the distance from your bust point to under bust. Okay, divide, so place it this way. I'll be placing 1.5 inch on the armhole side, center piece 0.5. okay, and my dart I will placing it just direct to my high waist, just to blend it 1 inch or 0.5 for my high waist, because I'll be placing a standard high waist circumference, meaning snatched high waist circumference, because the fabric is a bit stretchy. Okay, so this part will be out. Okay, so this is it. After this sewing tutorial will be the sewing, that is stitching part. So we have to place our bust circumference into 4. Okay, your high waist circumference into 4, but not I didn't place my hip length here, so I have to find the distance from my high waist to my hip, which is 9 inches. I have to indicate it now because of the the center front cut out. So this is it. Now this is the hip line. Okay, hip line circumference to 4, place it as well. Okay, connect this way. Note my pattern is not up to the desired length. Okay, I'll be working with it. I said earlier that I'll be adding up the length. Yes, I'll be adding the length while transferring to the fabric. So you just blend by the end part. Please make sure you go in with 1 inch so that to be fitted, even though don't need that part. Though this skirt, you can actually make it this way, making full gown before you create your pleat. You can see what is there, but mine there is a cutout, which you are seeing now. So my cutout is on the low waist. You can see the gown is on the low waist, it's not on the high waist. So you can actually work with high waist. Okay, advanced, low waist, I think can go about it well, but for intermediate and beginners, go for just place my pattern to trace out the back panel. Okay, so what we should do now is to place our zipper allowance, which what we have here is 1 excuse me, 1.5 inches. Okay, So 1.5 inches, just trace it to the desired length, okay? That is zipper allowance. Now indicate the high waist, okay, on both sides here, because we need to cut out our waistline, yep, to avoid bulge. But first, to trace out the neckline. It is the same neckline, yeah, front and back, but it can be more creative by making your back neckline you, just to be creative. So for this part, we have to flip it this way, but it's only the front that had the full cutout, the back is gathered all round. So trace it this way, cutting out the armhole. So trace it, but the back armhole step out that one, sorry, half inch that we went here with on the front panel. You don't do that here, you can see it. So this is our low waist, just to indicate our low waist this way. Then cut with low waist. This is back panel, but front half center piece, you can see. So since we are through, we have to step up with 2 inches, okay, because I placed 2 inches on my waist dart, okay. So to connect to high waist on the side seam, so I introduce my master rule this way. So what I will just do is to blend it to the side seam, okay. Watch closely, okay. Me checking my camera. So blend it this way to the side seam. From my low waist, step up with 2 inches, so we're cutting out this part, okay. We decide to pin it this way. You can see it's giving us the curve part because we are not straight at the back. You can see how the zip is slipping very well. My students are really doing well. I'm proud of them. Actually made this bra fit for me during our 21 days challenge. So for boss, yeah, so connect this way, step out, because low waist doesn't need pressure. So I'll cut out this part, okay. You can see, cut it out, so by the time you fix your zip, it will last properly, okay. So this is it. This video is very interesting. Do not forget to subscribe, like, share. I love you all. God bless you all. And for more free online sewing tutorial, please, if you are seeing this for Facebook, go to YouTube, search for Chi Living Signature. So this is how it should look when you're through. You can see, okay, you can see. So you decide to cut out 2 yards of fabric to pleat all round this way. You will pleat this way. You can see how the place should look, okay, to your desired length, okay. So you must first join your side seam before doing that. But now let's quickly cut out our dart. We're through cutting out our dart, you can see. So this back panel, you can see, might have this curve. So decide to cut it out before the pleats if you don't want to waste your fabric. Decide to cut out 45 inches length, then trim it to your desired style, okay. So that is all for the drafting section, you can see. So the back panel, the plate made on side seam, yeah, on the side seam, you plate it all around. You have seen the video. So I love you all. God bless you all. Bye.